What is up, everyone, and welcome back to the last FlipQuest episode prior to the National in Atlantic City. It's coming up really quickly. The first day of the show is on Wednesday already. The preview is at 4 p.m. Eastern time. Super excited to go there, but tonight we've got the FlipQuest. And Nate, thanks so much for joining.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Man, super excited, actually. Tom in the chat already, of course. Ricky, what's up? How are we doing? And James, really excited for tonight. And we're really happy to welcome everyone that's here so far and whoever's going to join along the way or on the podcast. So to be here tonight, another FlipQuest episode on the PWCC weekly auction. Tonight is number 27 already. Can you believe that? But next week is number 28, and next week's really important, and I have to talk about early. I will not forget later. I just want to talk about early because it's so important. If you go on to the PWCC weekly auction, let's just say you clear all your filters, and you just hit the weekly auction up here at the top. You scroll down and you click sort and filters. Nate, what are you going to find?
You are going to find the Camp Kesem tab.
Right at the top. Look at that. It's got the little information bubble. I'll read it off here. In partnership with SlabStox, all proceeds will be donated to Camp Kesem, an organization that gives kids whose parents are facing cancer a life-changing camp experience. If you click that button, it turns to a green check mark. You click apply. You can see all the different 126 cards in the auction right now. I'm going to sort it by highest bid first, and you'll see the most expensive card at this moment is the Wander Franco 2019 Bowman Chrome Blue Auto of 150 BGS 9.5. There's a Mahomes auto here. I've placed bids on just about every single card in this auction so far, so we can qualify for extended bidding, aside from the ones that just hit the flash auction. So there are more cards that are getting added throughout these next few days before, I think it's like Wednesday night at midnight on the flash auction have to be submitted. So there's going to be a bunch of other really awesome cards, but one of the ones that was just put in on the flash auction is this insane Mac Jones with a Chick-fil-A patch in it, Nate. Look at this.
That is awesome.
And this is courtesy of Card Vault out in Foxborough. So, of course, the New England-based card shop right on, I think it's called Gillette or Patriot Way or something. I can't remember what it is. It's like the little strip right next to Gillette Stadium. They donated that along with this Tom Brady rookie. So really the perfect donations for the Foxborough card shop, Card Vault out there. So thank you so much to Chris and the team for sending that stuff. And there's a bunch of amazing things. Now, I'm not going to spend too much time previewing it right now because we'll be previewing it tomorrow night on the SlabStox live stream at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Nate, what time is your flight actually getting into Chicago at tomorrow?
4:15, but my bus is 5:20.
Well, that's okay because I planned on you being in transit during it. Yeah. So join me and someone else from the SlabStox team tomorrow night to walk through the Camp Kesem preview for the auction here on PWCC. 100% of the proceeds getting donated to Camp Kesem, sending kids to camp for free as parents have cancer. I'm super excited about it. It's going to be an amazing auction. I think there's so many good pieces in there. There's small cards, or lower budget cards. Something between maybe like $15 and $25 will probably be ending. There's cards up to $10,000 plus. There's comics, there's tickets, there's literally about any non-sport, different types, every sport you can think of. There's even some UFC in there now in the flash auction. So super excited about it. Just really grateful for everyone's donating, all the sponsors, and really grateful for PWCC for helping put this thing on. That is no small task. Hosting an auction like that, building out that tab, also helping with the entire operations on the back end, all the people receiving the items, scanning the items, titling, listing. Like, it's a lot of work, and they're doing it all because they want to help out the kids too. And they're great partners in this. And it's just amazing to see it all come to fruition. So with that being said, there's a lot more people in here tonight. Joel wants that vanilla ice. You got to go get that vanilla ice. And then Big John says, what's up, SlabStox crew? How we doing, man? Kevin, what's up? A lot of other people in here too, Raiden and Real Music. And then Tim says, how many jersey cards can you make from one game used jersey? It sounds like how many licks does it take to get to this Tootsie Pop thing? I think we should do like a daily question of this. Is kind of a good question right here from Tim. No, Nate, how many jersey cards do you think you can make?
Oh,
give me a guess.
300.
Yeah, I was gonna say like 550 or something. But either way, that's a good question. I have no idea what the answer is. So tonight, I will say we are a little light on the my bid section here. So I didn't go and place a bid on like every single item that we want to talk about tonight because I placed bids a little late. It's been very busy with the custom auction going on. So I've been reviewing this auction for the last 2 days now and got 81 bids in on some pretty cool items. I felt good about the price levels that what they were at. But I also used the favorites tab tonight. Normally don't use the favorites tab. We just use the my bid section. But I was definitely not about to bid like $11,000 on Mac Jones. Nay, if I put $11,000 bid on that Mac Jones right before the National, I think I would not be going to the National, and you would be going and probably spending all the money on baseball because you'd be so mad.
I would be as upset as I've ever been.
Dude, wait, speaking of this card, actually, this is a good segue right into this. I cannot believe the type of money people are throwing around on Mac Jones. Dude, there's got to be there's so many better options to spend money on, I feel.
Honestly, at this point, after having to follow Lou for the last year on Twitter and all the Zach Wilson things that I see him like hyping up, even though I know in my heart of hearts that Zach Wilson's probably not good, it's gotten to the point where I think I'd rather spend on Zach Wilson.
Dude, I mean, I'm looking at this, and sure, it's a 4-color patch auto. It's pretty cool. It's a 99. It's a PSA 8. It's the NTRPA, as we all know, super softer item. It's a pop 6 for the PSA 8s, and there's 3 graded higher, either a 9 or a 10. I'm not sure if there's any 10s. But I looked at the last sale I could find, and there was a raw 1-color patch auto, not graded. That sold for $14,800 on May 7th. Nate, I cannot believe, I can't even fathom that. Can you fathom that?
Well, how much is a box?
I think it was like, I don't know, 4 or 5K. I'm around 3,500, 4K right now.
So, arguably, you hit the best card you can expect to hit from like a...
Yeah, but remember, the odds are pretty low of it, too.
No, I know. And you're only tripling the price of the box. Like, usually it's like, man, I hit the best card I can hit, and I'm like 30 timesing, 40 times.
Okay, if you do hit the logo shield, you are going to do that.
Yeah, I get it. But I don't know. I guess that's fair.
I get what you're saying. Joel does say he has a lot of 1-color patches, which is like that $14,800 one that I mentioned. But even the 1-color patch selling for $14,800 is crazy. And that we'll have to watch it going down tonight. We'll check back on the favorites later. This favorites tab is a lot high-end one just to talk about, just because it's always fun to look at what the super expensive ones are, because, we're not buying these, and we're not sure how many of you might be buying these, but it's always fun to look just to see. This is a Steph Curry right here from 2015, flawless. That little, the set that they make like this, it's called the Great Set, where they've got the patches on both sides of the player. They did it in football too, and also basketball. It actually is a pretty popular set. I expect this one to sell really well. And then the other one that, I looking at this, a 2020 flawless Joe Burrow patch auto at 25.95 for 52.50. I know it's not like the vertical patch auto, and it's not the NTRPA, but even if, I just got to think like from a pure like dollars and cents standpoint, like there's probably a little bit more like higher risk, high reward when you're talking about like the NTRPA of 99 of Mac Jones. But it's like, I just got to think you got to use a safe money and go Joe Burrow in this situation, even if it's not a better card.
Well, there's a couple things I know about Joe Burrow. One, he's made it to a Super Bowl, so he's good enough to make it to a Super Bowl. 2, he's got Jamar Chase on his side for years and years to come. That's really nice. And 3, his young coach that led him to a Super Bowl isn't going anywhere, whereas Bill Belichick might be retiring next year, for all we know.
So I know that I'm not like football guru, but I couldn't even tell you like one of the wideout weapons on the Patriots.
That's because the Patriots draft the N'Keal Harrys and other guys of the world, and then they're flops.
And
they're constantly drafting flops of wide receivers.
And they traded him too. They don't even have. That's why I said I don't even know who that is. I mean, I know who it is, but I don't even know who any of them are on the team now.
Yeah,
it's just absolutely wild to me.
Which is it's funny to me because you hear every year it's like, oh wow, Bill Belichick scouting some D3 wide receiver, draft him in the 6th round. It's going to be an absolute steal. It's not ever a steal. Bill Belichick hasn't been good at drafting wide receivers ever. All the good wide receivers he's gotten have been like guys from other teams.
I mean, Wes Welker was a Dolphin right before he was a Patriot, and Randy Moss was obviously on other teams, the Vikings and even the Raiders, I think, before he was on the Patriots. So
yeah,
it's just wild. Jim Baker says Steph Curry is a top 10 NBA player of all time. I think a lot of people are probably going to agree with you with that now after the 4 rings. I will say, Nate, you know who Nick Wright is? He used to be on I think it was ESPN in the past.
Yeah, I know who Nick Wright is.
Yeah, I think that he has LeBron and Steph Curry as either whoever's at 1-2 of the top 50 NBA players of all time. He's got Steph Curry at top 2.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to tell me that he didn't have him in his top 10.
No, he has him at number 1 or number 2. Which there can be arguments being made that he is a top 5 for at least and I've said this for a long time. I think he's a top 3 most influential player of all time. I don't know about like best player of all time, but obviously he's amazing. This is a card I want to watch tonight. If this was like post-national and you saw a lot of things and you kind of want to make a big play, like maybe looking at this, but this is not a rookie card. But I will say this, I think this is a better spend than a lot of rookie cards because this is a 2019 Cracked Ice Contenders auto. Cracked Ice Contenders autos sell extremely well or always sought after, no matter if it's a rookie or even a veteran like this card. But this is a jersey number 15 out of 23 on this particular card. It's on card. It's a BGS 9.5, and it's at $4,200. Now, that is a lot of money. And I actually did find the last time that this sold. It hasn't sold in quite some time, but it sold on January 11th, 2020 as a raw card. It was the jersey number 15 out of 23. It sold for $2,100. Nate, I don't know what this is going to end up at, but even if it's in let's just say the $7,000 range, how do you compare this to, let's say like a $7,000 rookie of him? That could probably be a select field level, maybe like a color PSA 10 or something. Like how would you look at those two cards?
I mean, I'd much rather a Cracked Ice auto. I know it's not a rookie, but Cracked Ice auto is one of those like grail type things that you see people have.
Right.
And having another select field level silver PSA 10, kind of run of the mill. I'd much rather have this, even if it might not go up as much investment wise. From a pure card standpoint, there's literally no doubt in my mind.
Let me throw this out there. I think that we're going to be at the point of the market where it is pure card standpoint that will be driving the investment side of the market, and I actually have a number here. The copper out of 75 PSA 10 recently sold for $9,000 today, actually. So that'll give us a pretty good benchmark for some type of comparison like that. Also, I saw a chat here from Pat B. I got to shout this guy out, man. Best of luck on the flip quest, man. Holding our second daughter born this morning. That is dedication, my guy. Dedication from Pat B. Need to get her a card for her B-Day. Well, Pat, if there's something cheap enough I bid on, maybe I'll have to snag it for her. But I will say, I don't know how many cheap cards are out here because I have 81 bids, and so we'll see what cheap cards are left at the end.
Pat, do you have a card you want? Maybe we can go bid on it really quick and then win it for you.
Oh, that's right. There's 2 minutes left. Yeah, hey, Pat.
Aaron, real quick, go look up Jameis. Look up Jameis.
Jameis Winston?
Yeah.
Do you know that Pat likes Jameis?
No. I just look him up real quick. There should be a gold right here. Win that for Pat's daughter.
Dude, that's going to go for a lot of money. I would like to say I'll win it for Pat's daughter, but I know it's going to sell for a lot of money. I'll throw one bid in here and see what happens. Oh, Pat, you never know. I mean, you never know. Maybe we try to throw a bid on the Prism Portrait variation. Now we're here with Jameis Winston in case we don't get that. This one's a little bit more in the ballpark of a card I like to gift to your daughter. Funny. Already that one too, so I think we'll come away with one of them. Oh, I got a bid on the gold one. I just saw it. Well, we'll see if we can get that the portrait thing. I do have to say that we are in extended bidding now, so if you have bids on anything, this is a time where you want to make sure that you can check to see the timer, and you need to place a bid and turn this clock green to make sure it's going to qualify for the next round, which means that you need to do that to try to win it. Right now, we will flip over to our My Bids pretty soon here, but we're just looking a little bit more at some of the cards available because this card right here, I've never seen before in my life. I looked up on Card Ladder. I have not found any sales data on this thing. Raw, graded. There's 275 of these. It's 2006 Futera, the Grand Prix, Michael Schumacher, patch 275. I've never seen something like this with Michael Schumacher. All I've seen is like the 06 normal Futera card and then the 92 grid cards, which are super highly produced. This number at 275, and it's at $3,200 right now. It's numbered 182 out of 275. I cannot wait to see what this sells for. Maybe it ends here and sells for like $4,000, or maybe this card, there's so many high-end F1 collectors right now are searching for grails like this, doesn't pop up. The only thing I found of was a patch of his brother that sold for like $200, and I think his brother did nothing in F1. So I really expect that card to sell for an insane amount of money tonight.
Hey,
it's even there.
I just read a story about Mike Schumacher.
Mick or Michael?
Which one's the elder?
This Michael Schumacher's the dad.
Mike. Yeah. Do you know 2013 he hit his head?
I do.
Skiing in the Alps.
Yeah. There's been no public. This is crazy to me. Actually, there's been no public images, Nate, since the accident. No one's seen him since. He's with his family inside their house pretty much. and he's not. I don't think he's like alive, but not really like together. I think his brain, something happened with his brain, so it's not like
well, they put him in a coma for 6 months. So
yeah, I did know that, but it wasn't like like where if you get paralyzed type of deal, you obviously can talk depending on what happens, but like it's like pretty bad. I hope that someday maybe there's some type of technology can help connect him to the family more and talk to Mick or whatever. But
well,
yeah, it's
I mean,
crazy.
who knows what
yeah, you never know
what is going on, because they have not said. It was just I'd never heard anything about it, and then all of a sudden I'm seeing a story about this guy who's upset that the family never contacted him, and he was trying to contact them.
Right,
whole big thing.
Yeah, you should watch his documentary on Netflix if you ever find the time. Just say it's really good, really really good. Also, there is a Giannis 1-of-1 patch auto sticker.
I saw that.
Yeah, it's like a 1-of-1. This is not a black box, a white box, whatever you want to call it, Panini thing giveaway. This is a 1-of-1. It is a sticker, but still, it's pretty cool. It's at $3,200. I actually think I found the last sale of this thing, $400, Nate. I think it was like 6 years ago, but still, I mean, that would have been a nice buy.
We should have. Why didn't we become Giannis millionaires?
Oh, I mean, there's definitely people that did.
Yep.
And I have to shout out that the custom charity auction is almost already over $10,000. So I know it has a long way to go to meet the full potential, but it's very cool to see it's almost at $10,000.
I agree.
All right, on to the next page here to see what else we've got. Nate, Josh Allen seems to be the talk of the town, like everywhere. Like I look on Instagram, everyone looking to trade for Josh Allen, looking to buy Josh Allen, this and that. I know that the guy's favored for MVP right now. The Bills seem to be favored to make the Super Bowl out of the AFC and maybe even win the Super Bowl. What do you think about just with the National right now? And I feel like people are going to be acting the same as the way at the National they are on Instagram, are in this auction, all that stuff about Josh Allen. Does it tell you should sell if like 99% of people are like, I gotta get him?
I mean, you know what the cycle is. Where there's hype, sell. When the hype dies down, buy.
Julio Rodriguez?
It'd be like selling Julio Rodriguez right now, waiting till the offseason and buying back in the same card, and you could probably get it for hundreds of dollars cheaper, depending on what the card is.
I just priced our Julio for the show, so
nice. What'd you put it at?
I think it's at $2,500.
I like it,
and I think that we're like pretty firm there, pretty firm for anyone.
That's where I would have put it.
Yeah, I mean, I was looking and like ones that are out there. There's no blue PSA 10s that are below $3,000, so I figure like no fees, for people buy or for us, I guess, at the show, and $2,500 seems fair. So
plus, then we'll put that $1,500 profit in the flip quest, and we'll be in the green, right?
Exactly. Pretty close. We need to sell like one more card. But hey, chill, dude. The Ohtani, I'm very confident about the Ohtani. I'm pretty excited. The baseball, I can't believe this. Nate's gonna be like, dude, the baseball. Hey, I also tell you this: we bought Everson Pereira, speckle auto of $299, PSA 10 for like $500, and things like $250 now. So not always the baseball.
You win some, you lose some, but by and large, Flip Quest powered by baseball
and Formula One.
So forget the other sports. Who needs them?
Yeah, exactly. Well, dude, our booth is made. Oh, and hey, don't forget hockey. Nathan McKinnon.
How much is that card right there?
This Jalen Hurts?
Dude, I saw like non-graded going last November for like $400.
Bro, I was just gonna tell you this card sold raw May 1st for $1,000. PSA 10 with the 10 autographs at $2,100 right now. I'm sure it's gonna go up a lot from there. It already got bid. And then this one I actually did place a bid on earlier. This is the Wander Franco 2019 Bowman Chrome Scouts Top 100 Superfractor 1-on-1 PSA 10. Nate, what do you think? Like inserts like this, like, do you think like 5 years down the line, let's say that Wander does meet potential, that this is like, people see this at a card show, it's like, holy cow, that's a huge Wander, or is it just kind of like, eh?
Well, for starters, it's from 2019 Bowman, right? So it's kind of like technically a first Bowman. It's not from Bowman Chrome, so that has that going for it. But I do think that if you are a superstar, any one of one that is an original card should be worth large amounts of money. So
especially from like your first prospect year.
Correct. So I do think, and not only just first prospect year, but from Bowman, as opposed to being from Bowman Chrome or being a Scouts Top 100 from Bowman Draft or something.
Oh, okay, I got you. So that you're saying it's like legit.
Yeah.
It's like the start of the season. Like that's like your prospect grade.
Yep.
All right. we got two big bakers in this auction. This is the 1/1 immaculate Nike tag patch auto BG or Nike swoosh BGS 9.5. This was actually, I guess, the price on Instagram for this week. It's at $15.25, but right below it, $25 cheaper is a cracked ice auto at $24. Nate mentioned cracked ice auto being like a grail card for people. Well, maybe it has nothing more to show you, and we don't know where these are going to end at tonight. So we might look back 2 hours or an hour and a half from now and say, oh, the Nike swoosh went crazy in extended bidding. Possible. But the fact that they're even close in price right now really kind of tells you all you need to know. This is not like the pinnacle probably of 1/1s of immaculate. Obviously, there's like the Nike or the NFL logo shield. But this, I mean, yes, there's a 1/1 contenders ticket auto. Cracked ice is like, attainable type of thing that people are going after. And then there's quite a few other things on here, but it's already 9:07, so I think we're gonna flip over to our my bids and start to look at some of these now to kind of scout out and maybe see if there's one last play to make before the national. These cards won't be able to get to us before we leave because we leave Tuesday morning early. But maybe there's a thing that maybe people are saving their money for the national right now, and maybe we're like, hey, like we can make a play on that and just kind of hold it there until after. But I love the dynasty set. Obviously, I know a lot of people know that. I don't really know why he's got a 9 auto.
Aaron, check this out. Pat B is also I'm tall on Whatnot.
Oh, awesome.
Just had his kid. And he supported Camp Kesem.
Oh, he bought the SGC 10 ticket from you.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people say that he's a top 6 quarterback for fantasy. Also, Nate, you're getting chirped here by Jeremy. I think you mentioned something last week about home run derby. I told people absolutely do not buy people in the home run derby or all-star game. And then you said that you should be. Well, I don't know if you were like super gung-ho about it, but you said something down the line.
Well, I'm okay buying somebody before the home run derby and then selling immediately after.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be the case necessarily. You were just saying like it's a play to sell it like as Julio hits his 83 home runs is what you're saying.
Well, nobody would have been able to call that, but I don't mind. I don't mind a little bit of gamesmanship during the like leading up to something like the fights last night with Patty Pimblett.
Yeah.
Like, you jump on a couple days before, buy a card, see if you can get it in and sell it night of. If he wins, sure.
My man's playing with fire there, but I guess whatever floats your boat. Nathan McKinnon, this is his 2013 Prism rookie auto, gold at 10 PS and 9 out of 10 auto. Nate, do you know how badly I want to buy this?
How badly?
Very badly. We'll have to wait and see what the price is at later, but it's a super sick card. I'm just not. People love their Prism.
Dude,
what?
That Acuna.
Oh, I know. I'm going to get back to Nathan McKinnon in a second.
Do you think Jimmy knows about that?
I don't know if he does, but all I know is this. People talk all the time about, game use this, game use that. Topps pledges to bring you the closest, closer to the game. It says this relic within this card has been authenticated on the, was that auspices? I don't even know what that word is. Probably sounds stupid right now, but whatever. Of the MLB authentication program. So you can enter the code from the hologram on the website.
I'm not looking, but is it auspicious?
Yeah. No. I don't know. It looks like whatever. I'm moving on. This is my point here is that they got the hologram on the thing. You type in the hologram into the MLB website. I'll tell you what game this is from. It's got the postseason patch from the sleeve here. Talk about game worn. I mean, there's really nothing better than this, Nate. Like it kind of looks like a strata card from back in the day for football, which I think were kind of like look kind of cheaply made. But this is quite the card. Do you agree?
Yeah. Yes, sir. It is a real the postseason patch in the back is just what does it for me.
Yeah, it is quite crazy. Back to this McKinnon gold really quick. My whole thing with this is that this card right here is in a situation that we might find Prism in 5 years. Panini lost a license for hockey. Upper Deck's been making it still ever since. They had dual license at the time, and there's really big McKinnon 2013 the Cup cards, 2013 Exquisite, whatever you want to get, SP Authentic, SP whatever, limited patch auto. But my point here is that we might be looking here in 5 years and say, oh man, should I really buy that Prism Gold? Panini doesn't make hockey cards anymore, but now down the line it'll be basketball cards, type of thing. If Prism brand isn't a thing, if Fanatics doesn't make a play to get the Prism brand. So it really does actually cause me hesitation with the sticker auto on a card that's really no longer made. Like I'd rather just maybe go spend $2,500 if it goes for that on a McKinnon from, Upper Deck Exquisite or the Cup, whatever. And I think that might be where I'm at. Think about Jalen Hurts, Nate. This one right here, this would to me would be like at least hopefully a look to see about a regrade candidate. This is the crossover RPA modeled after 2010 National Treasures basketball. And this thing sold for, where'd it go? I can't find it, but I'm pretty sure in my head it sold for $1,000. There it is. It sold for $775 as a PSA 9. So it doesn't seem really worth it to me if that's already like getting pretty close. Probably like over, $600 some dollars. And obviously, I'm probably looking at SGC with it being $23 a grade, absolute steal. But even at that point, I just don't, and it's even more now. I just don't think it's worth it. Some sick Ohtani auto here, PSA 6 though. I'm actually surprised this is even that much. I know it's numbered out of 25. It's a really great looking card. I actually don't even know. I didn't look close enough, and let me know, Nate, if there's anything in the chat. I'm not really looking right now to mention. Oh, maybe I wonder if that like lost part of the card there on the surface. Kind of looks like it. It's kind of crazy. Mets trade for Vogelbach?
They did. Not really much to write home about.
Yeah, not really noteworthy.
Dan Vogelbach's best career moment I was already in the stands for. So
that was against the Cardinals, right?
His walk-off grand slam. Electric.
Yeah. Definitely. This card. I think I want this card. I feel like I gotta place a bid.
Dude.
What?
That's a nice card.
Yeah, it's a nice card. And it's the great set, I think. At least I thought it was. That's just like the Steph Curry, or at least the design is like it. Maybe one bid on that bad boy. The out of 25 sold for 300 and something, or around there, 200 and something. So I think one bid and see if we win it. But that thing's nasty. I love that card. How about Dominguez, man? I don't know how he's playing. He had a home run in the Futures game, didn't he?
So Jason had been heating up going into the All-Star break. Like his stats this year specifically, not nearly as bad as last year. And yet still, I'm still a little hesitant just because of how much the hype is still around him and how high the prices are. It's like, I don't know. Like he's definitely his star is shining brighter. He has an 800 plus OPS on the year, and yet it's still like the prices are still insane for the type of prospect he is.
You're saying there's much better options out there for the money.
Correct. At least safer options.
We're currently winning this Billy Gilmore right now. Nate, I know you know who that is. This is the Obsidian Contra, numbered out of 9, PSA 9 rookie, super sick at 234. I feel pretty good about that with the BGS 9 recently selling for like 212 with shipping. I don't know if he's going to get the run with Chelsea that I was hoping he would, but I do think if it's not with Chelsea that he'll be sold to a club where he actually will play a lot. So I think either way, it's a good option. Pretty excited about him. I really wish that Thomas Tuchel gave him an opportunity because I think he's actually really good. But we'll see. What else do we got here? There's some pretty sick like Albert Pujols cards in here. I don't know if you looked, Nate, but there's like Red Refractor out of 25. I know it's the Angels, but like 06 Bowman Chrome Gold out of 50 type of stuff. Just a lot of really unique stuff. 2009, a little bit less exciting when he's playing first base, but still like a pretty cool card. Gold out of 50. Speaking of gold out of 50, this Drew Brees is a pretty sick card for any Saints fan out there. It's kind of got like the black border at the bottom with the name, and then it's got the gold in the background, the gold at the bottom. It's like a super, super nice card. I know the word color match gets used a lot, but it's pretty cool.
Was 08 the year they won the Super Bowl?
Might have been 09 because we won in 2010, I think, right after. So, do you know what? It would have been like the 08 season, though, I think.
Okay.
So, yeah, probably.
I can never remember these things, so.
I think so.
2009, yeah.
But that would have been the start of the 08 season, right? Or was it like the 2009 season? Like, because it happens in February?
Yeah, I don't know how the NFL cards work. Is it 08 finest goes into 08, 09, or is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Well, then, yeah, that's a Super Bowl winner right there.
It's a pretty cool card, actually. I'm not exactly sure on the sales. I can find that pretty much in 2 seconds. But if anyone has any questions throughout the stream tonight, anything at all, it can be about the National. It cannot be about. It can be about the auction tonight, obviously. Just anything at all, please let us know, and we'll answer to the best of our ability. It can be about sports in general. If you just want to talk sports, on my birthday, this thing sold for raw $80.
The Drew Brees?
Yeah. PSA 10 sold for like $650 last October. I don't know. It kind of seems fun and kind of seems rare.
It's fun, but like,
yeah,
it's also the type of card that unless you're getting it to the National to sell it at a booth,
yeah. Because I feel
he's not performing to. He's not going to be out there performing, so you kind of have to bank on him being a broadcaster, which I don't know. And John, I did see the Brees Hawaii out of 10 auto, or was it out of 10 or was it out of 20? I can't remember.
Pretty cool.
I think that one was out of 10, right? Because the Hertz was out of 20. Couple of cool contenders autos.
There's this Joe Sakic here, which I really want, and I know it's a BGS 7. But it's got that Reebok patch in there. Now, it is numbered out 49, and I just don't know the history enough about these mid-2000s Premier cards if they did stick super cool patches in it, but that's not normally a patch you'd see in a card numbered out 49. Like, I don't know how many Nike logos you'd see in an out of 50, NT card right now. I know this is Upper Deck versus Panini, but let's just say it causes
deceiving you and it's not Reebok. What if that's part of the halo around the mountain?
Dude, you're right, but they did wear Reebok jerseys, so that's actually kind of funny though. You're right. It actually could not be it.
But I do think it is Reebok.
Yeah, this definitely is Reebok. I mean, it could physically be from somewhere else, but it looks very Reebok-ish. Yeah, the Sakic's pretty sick. I think I got to place a bet on that, at least to some amount. It makes me a little worried, but I don't know. It's not that crazy. It's not like it's like the NHL Shield inside of there. All right, well, I'm outbid. How about this day? Chris Paddock, Red Off 5 BGS 10 at $84.
I say we just bid on it.
We already own
the ransom over Twins fans.
We already own the Tyler Kolek red that is priced for the National.
Yeah, do it. Buy it.
Well, Pierre Gasly action. I actually have the same exact card.
That's not your card. Are we selling anything tonight?
Oh, we actually are selling stuff. I should have pointed that out. I was talking about the Keston thing, so I forgot. We actually have a Lewis Hamilton track tags, which is selling super well right now. I think his card's not worth as much as it's being bid at right now, which is okay with me. And shout out PWCC for the good auction. But yeah, this thing's at like $150 right now or something. I don't think it's worth that much. And then Max Verstappen track tags. We've got Cole Caulfield, Young Guns SGC 9.5. We've got a couple other Hamilton refractors. It's nothing crazy, Nate, really. It's a bunch of, $50 to $100 cards. And then the track tags of Hamilton Verstappen are both over 135 right now.
Hey, hear me out on this, Chris Paddock. The Twins cut bait with him. He's injured for the whole year. They decide wasn't worth trading for him. Not going to pay him next year. They cut bait. He signs with the Brewers. He becomes an all-star like Carlos Gomez, going from the Twins to the Brewers, and we become rich off of Chris Paddock Red BGS 10.
You just said a bunch of words that I think probably has like a 0.1% chance of actually happening.
Yep.
I don't know. It's a fun novelty, but like, Nate, where do you actually think the odds are that he bounces back someday and isn't like injured 24/7? Like from a serious standpoint.
I think he has the talent if he goes to the right team that can cultivate him. And like, I don't know if the cultivation is the Padres or the Twins, because the Padres, obviously, they've had Chris Paddock, they've had Ryan Weathers, they've had Mackenzie Gore, and none of them have been like spectacular recent years. And now you go to the Twins, who also are not spectacular at making their own pitchers good. So for me, and Joe Ryan is obviously good, but for me, it's like if Chris Paddock can get to the right team, a Marlins, a Brewers, a Dodgers, somebody like that, then you might actually be able to see what he can do.
Nate, I was about to bid on this, but then I paused because I think a good value here, this Kylo Ren card, just based off of some sales, but just asking the Star Wars expert himself. I like Kylo Ren's lightsaber. I think it's sick. I think some of the shots that they had with him in the movie are kind of cool with the red lightsaber and stuff. From an actual Star Wars fandom perspective, does it make any sense to buy like a cool Kylo Ren card?
Okay, number one, not a Star Wars expert. There's going to be Star Wars experts that, like my brothers, know a lot about Star Wars that I just don't remember.
Yeah.
Number two, part of me is hoping that they just completely forget that the 7th, 8th, and 9th movies ever exist, which means Kylo Ren would also not exist, which would make those cards less valuable. I don't think that's ever going to happen. So I do think there's probably always going to be a portion of people that really like Kylo Ren. as, Han Solo and Leia's son and all that stuff. Cool lightsaber.
I was just asking from the standpoint of like pretty cool card. Pretty cool. Dude, I'm like looking at this card. This thing is super cheap. A past sale. Like I was looking at this patch right here, numbered out 15. There's like a card that was signed just like this. I think that's, I don't even know what that is for. NHLPA. That must have been like it's a showcase. I guess it is a showcase. The on-card patch all of it sold for 134 of this exact same card, but this is just the patch, which makes me think for like $50 that for BGS 8 does not seem worth it. Then we got some lower level soccer down here ending in 7 minutes, like all the other stuff. And then Chris Kreider, this is the Cup plate auto, which is a super interesting card because like, when you see plates from Topps and Panini, it's just like the plate. This has got like a border around it and everything. Like Nate, do you think if Topps and Panini did their plates like this, that they bring more value in the market? Where they kind of like embed it in a card?
I do kind of like that, but
like
also
it looks kind of cool to me.
It does. I don't know. It's kind of weird because it's like the printing plate. The reason for the printing plate is to show the plate that was used to print the cards, right?
Okay, so
once you cover it up with another card, then it's kind of weird.
I like get what you're saying from the utility standpoint of what it is, but from like the maybe eye appeal aspect, like I feel like that this is a much cooler type of look. Interesting thing is that this exact same card, I don't know if it was the black one, it could have been the cyan or the magenta or the yellow, or I guess what they call yellow, maybe it's just yellow, I think it is. So for $46 in 2019, based on Chris Kreider's market, who had a really good year, scored a ton of goals for the Rangers, it's got the card value at $650 in card ladder, but that's basically going off of the Young Guns PSA 10 and 9, I think. So is that actually $650? Probably not. Is it more than $41? Probably. I don't know, man. It's a rookie plate auto, one of a guy who was like a top 10 goal scorer in the NHL. I feel like for under $100, I mean, I don't know why not.
That's totally worth it.
Yeah, like it's kind of hard to reason like against it, I guess is my point. It's a cool card. It's on card. Well, obviously, I mean, it could have been a sticker, so yeah, signed on the card. How about some packs, Nate? I think this would be kind of fun to get in and open them up, actually. Bust it open.
That would be I'm all for that.
I mean, like just crack open the case and rip them open and see what happens. I feel like it's like a little Instagram reel. I mean, maybe not both of them, but maybe one of them.
Yeah, at least
shout out Nicholas Hayes for the nice comment here. The Cup is the high-end version of hockey, which is definitely true. So that seems cheaper, 50 goal score. I totally agree. Nate, we've got some O'Neal Cruz comments here. I heard Aaron Judge, I was about to say Hank Aaron. Aaron Judge said that he's he sees a better version of himself in him or something, he said.
That's interesting since they're not the same player. They're just the same height, but
yeah, maybe right. I don't know. Maybe I misread.
No. I'm just saying if Aaron Judge.
I think we just lost Nate, and he is nice and frozen right there. Nate is definitely frozen right now. Nate is very, very frozen right now. Let's hope that Nate gets unfrozen. I'm gonna place a bet on this Nikhil Alexander Walker to try to win for a giveaway. And the thing I like about this card, and maybe Nate will return here in a little bit. Oh, Nate's gone. The thing I like about this card, and yeah, the 2020 Prism Basketball hobby packs did seem cheap too. But the thing I like about this card is it says, this is just like the Cunha, except not as cool, even close to as cool. But this says 2020 Rising Stars Challenge on the top. It's got the little patch in there. You see that. This one says in the back, the enclosed material is from a shooting shirt worn by Nikhil Alexander Walker prior to the 2020 Rising Stars game and is guaranteed by Panini America. Okay, so we all have seen all the quality control. There's sweaters and Jalen Green cards. There's James Wiseman nameplate patches and Jonathan Kuminga cards happen twice. You get a card like this. Sure, it's a shooting shirt. It pictures him in the Rising Stars Challenge. Uh-oh. Sounds like you're like calling. Are you back?
Do you hear me?
Yeah, but you think you got the wrong microphone set, baby.
No, I just checked it.
Oh, yeah, you're good. You're good. That's right.
That was weird.
Yeah, you just like froze up and
like I could see you, but I was frozen and I was trying to talk to you and nothing was happening. And then all of a sudden it was like your mic and your camera aren't connected, even though they're plugged in.
I think that Kylo Ren jacked your Wi-Fi and said, Nate, those are bad comments.
Hey, real quick, there was a couple things up here that I wanted to talk about.
Yeah. People were asking you questions.
Pat B said, you hear anything about Sweeney and Dominguez got pulled from the game earlier? So, yeah, Aaron, both those guys, Trey Sweeney, their first-round pick from last year, and Jason Dominguez, obviously, you know who that is, got pulled from high A, 6th inning. What that could be for, when they both get pulled, like either they decided to call both of them up to Double A, or there's a trade, or they're keeping them off the field until a trade is completed or not completed. I don't know which, but if you're pulling your first-round pick and Jason Dominguez from the lineup, you have to assume that it's a Juan Soto trade.
Are we really thinking Soto?
It's either Soto or Ohtani. I don't know who else is out there unless they're going.
You're telling me Ohtani to the Yankees?
Unless there's Luis Castillo. Unless Luis Castillo commands Dominguez and Trey Sweeney, I don't know who else would be out there for that good of guys. Now, if it's Soto, it's going to cost more than just those two guys, obviously.
Wouldn't Ohtani cost more than just those two guys too?
Probably, but you have a whole extra year of control over Soto than you do Ohtani.
Are we sure that Donovan Mitchell isn't getting traded to the Yankees?
That would be amazing. Hey, also, there was one more thing. Nate, who's your sleeper prospect at the moment? JM 1231. You're going to have to tune into the videos from the National, because I do have a sleeper prospect, but I'm going to be hunting him at the National like first day in the dollar bins. And if you pay attention to that, you will find out.
So we are doing some not flip questions. We're doing some penny stocks videos from the National. I know what Nate's going to be talking about that person on that video. Yep. I'm going after this guy, and then hopefully he finds him, I guess. Otherwise, I don't know what's going to happen. Otherwise, we're still publishing, and then haha.
And then I find nothing, and then my sleeper's gone, and then I'm like, ugh.
Yep. I am currently checking on something. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Is there another question for you? I thought I saw something else.
Maybe I missed it. Did I see something?
No, I don't know. I saw a few different things, but I don't know if it was. I'm just looking. I'm looking at some cards here, finding some prices. This seems like a nice little price on this Brian Stewart. I'm trying to win that Nikhil Alexander Walker Nate. I don't know if for a giveaway. I don't know if you heard what I was saying, but it calls out, and yeah, it's a shooting shirt, but it specifically shows him in the Rising Stars Challenge. It says 2020 Rising Stars Challenge. On the back, it says right where it was from. Now that is cool. If you compare it to 2021 National Treasures, I don't know if you've seen, Nate, Christmas sweaters in Jalen Green, NT Colossal.
I saw that. Autos. Absolutely atrocious.
Have you seen two different Jonathan Kuminga jumbo patches have James Wiseman nameplates on it?
What?
Yeah, dude, Jonathan Kuminga cards. It literally has the ISE from Wiseman on the back, or maybe it's like the IS. Yeah, I think so, something like that.
That's terrible. Real quick, Jim says over under how many games left before the Twins announced Byron Buxton out for the season? And yeah, so it was just announced that Buxton had right knee injury, and apparently it's a chronic thing he's got going on.
No,
which is both explains probably why he took that deal that the Twins gave him, and why the Twins made sure it was like you get X amount of dollars and then escalators if you are healthy and playing. But man, that guy he is not built. He is not built for professional sports.
Do you hear me?
What?
So he's not built Ford tough?
He is not built Ford tough. Stinks because he's so fun when he's in there.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh, what is that thing? Right there, the Steven Strasburg.
You like that?
I have a around here somewhere was one of my brother's cards, and it's Alcides Escobar, exact same design.
Yeah, dude, that's from Triple Threads. Triple Threads used to make those fun cards where it's got like the team logo on and the number and the position. I think Triple Threads has gotten really. I mean, I love Triple Threads from back in the day, and I think it's really kind of went downhill. But pretty fun card right there. Is he ever coming back to pitch again?
Not this year. I just saw something about him not coming back this year.
But is he
buy that Miles Turner in preparation for him to get traded?
Yeah, Nate, I was just looking at that. I'm pretty sure that this is a pretty good buy under $100 if we can get for a Mojo at 25, which I don't know if we can get for under 100, but I mean, this thing sold for 152 back in 2019, like before the market had any sort of heat for. Well, it had a little bit of heat, but you know what I'm saying. Also, I think this Zibanejad could be an excellent buy low. He's scored a ton of goals for the Rangers in the playoffs. It's graded by CSG. I want to get that into the SGC. I mean, this seems like a no-brainer. I saw PSA 10 stuff like $1,000 during the playoffs. Raw selling like around $100 recently. So I don't know how much we can get at, but even 80 seems like a nice deal just to start around there. All right, I'll bid there. Obviously, with the National coming up and not being able to bring this stuff, they're not going to bid on like an insane amount of stuff tonight. But if there's a good deal out there, like I said, you know, people want to spend money on certain things. Like I'll jump. I'll definitely
some
jump.
Bowman Chrome autos.
Hey,
let's get some Bowman in here.
Okay, just chill, man. He's probably go buy the Ohtani blue refractor auto.
No. That's too expensive.
I'm just kidding. Hey, what do you think about
low end?
What do you think about this, really quick?
I don't like it.
You think they look kind of lame?
I do not like the. I haven't. Maybe I'm not paying attention carefully enough to notice other years, but I haven't. The 2018 is like the only year I noticed Topps Chrome rookie jersey cards like that, and I'm not. I don't like.
You're not about that life.
I am.
I'd actually have to agree, Nate. They look kind of like odd and out of place. Maybe I'd say.
It's like if you ever go, you know, when you open a Prism blaster box and you hit a hanger box and you hit that like guaranteed jersey card.
Yeah,
that's what it looks like to me.
It is out of the factory set, right?
Oh, is it?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh,
so
there you go, dude. Hey, what do you think? Giovanni Reyna, isn't he supposed to be like super good?
He's always injured. It's a little worrisome. But this is a really sick card. It's not a rookie, but it's a really sick card. Red refractor auto, PSA 10. Talent level really high, but he's got to stay fit, man.
So he's the Byron Buxton of soccer?
Yeah, except Byron Buxton, like back when he was like a prospect. Jordan, I forgot to point this out. That was awesome. You're going to be coming to the National. See you there. Hopefully, check out some F1 cards we have. Nate, really quick, we got a minute left on this thing. Last Raw sold for $800. How do you feel about Vlad?
I'm not gonna lie, he's been a pretty big disappointment this year.
I think I've seen that.
But some of that could be baseball related. Some of that could be the pressure of having to replicate 1,000 OPS year. But the dude has 1,022 OPS year as a 22-year-old, and now this year has. The last time I checked, like mid 800 OPS. I haven't checked in a little bit, so let me pull up his actual OPS right now.
Sure.
833, even a little worse than last I saw. So
I guess my biggest question would be less about right now, but more about in the future. Like, do you think that's like a down year? We've seen Mookie Betts have a down year and then boom, like amazing season, you know?
Correct. But I do also think that plays into the market of people not really trusting Mookie Betts cards. Like the caliber player,
they're pretty dang expensive now. Like
no, I know, cheap. But the caliber of player he is when he's clicking on all cylinders is like Mike Trout-esque, right? When Mike Trout is healthy, but those are not Mike Trout prices.
I see. Yes, I get what you're saying. Like it's a consistency doing it every year. You got to have it to really pull the big numbers.
Yeah.
But do you think you can get to that point, or is it just kind of lost cause?
I mean, the dude put up 1,022 OPS as a 22-year-old. So yeah, or 1,002 OPS as a 22-year-old. So yes, I do think he can get back to those numbers.
That's cool. Maybe we'll look at it. But we won some cards. We won that TJ Watt, which I'm pretty pumped about.
Sick.
I think it's a pretty awesome card right here. It does say player worn material. 2020 it was not game used. Don't know if that was tied to. Well, actually, this probably was not even related to COVID. It's probably from 2019 jersey, so I have no idea. But Billy Gilmore, I'm feeling pretty good about that. It's a sick card, the Contra. We got a pack. I said it. We're gonna get it.
That'll be a good video.
I know.
Content, baby.
Now I am pretty poor at cracking slabs, I must say. So it's probably gonna have a lot.
Brianna Stewart going to Pat's daughter.
Brianna Stewart.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can. Yeah. If I bought the Jameis.
Well, he said something about buying a WNBA player. So
yeah, Pat. shoot me your PWCC identity link. Not like that makes it sound like I'm trying to hack your account. I'm not. It's got the identity key right here. Click that key, send me the key, and we'll send you this Breon Stewart card for your daughter. I know I didn't see you said that, Nate, so I would have agreed with it. But and then we'll give away this Nikhil Alexander Walker patch to the rest of the chat for tonight. BGS 8.5 right there.
And then the Jameis is for us for when they
well, I mean, yeah, I guess so. I guess we're gonna take the Jameis.
For when the Saints are awesome and make the playoffs and Jameis is healthy and they go 10 and 6 or 11 and 5 and everyone's like, oh, Jameis, good
right.
Good QB.
I want this thing. I think that's Sakic is still going. Nate, there really is no Bowman Chrome autos that I've been on a decent amount of baseball, I think, this week, but there just was not many that I saw that would. I mean, okay, let me also check this. Like, Nate, if there are any dudes you like really want us to get that are prospects, I'm not gonna know them. So you might as well feed me some names sometimes. I don't even know the names. That's how close to the chest Nate is. I don't even know the names, but also I don't listen to Dane Corners, so that's probably why I don't know the names.
That's true. But also,
hey, that's a good little promotion right there. Listen.
Also, real quick to Pat, he says Vlad is a buy low, has 20 home runs, and has a disappointment come on. To be fair, Willie Adames has 20 home runs, is on the Brewers. The Brewers are in first place, and yet I am also disappointed by Willie Adames. So.
Can we say this, Nate, that Willie Adames, one of his red refractor auto, BGS 9.5, sold for 500?
His what?
His red refractor auto. We bought ours for 200.
Really? 500?
Yeah, for 9.5 BGS. I feel
like that was pulling teeth trying to get you to buy that.
No, it was not. I was pumped about
I'm
that.
Just kidding.
Also, do you see this weekend, dude? We got some close wins, bro. It's close.
Dude. Today, 10-9.
I know.
Yesterday,
we beat them up bad yesterday
though. 9-4, right? 9-4, and then the day before that with the walk-off. Whew.
I know the walk-off, dude. Hunter Renfroe really just went off this series. Also, it hurts my heart to know that we passed on. Was that red refractor Hunter Renfroe auto for like $30 or something?
We did.
Oh, it was a Sapphire. It was a Sapphire red auto, I think, for like $30.
I mean, of course, it's one of those things. It's like despite his 3 home runs this weekend and having 16 on the year, and if he hadn't got injured, he would have 20 plus right now. Still, nobody would be going after him.
Right.
Even if he hit home runs in the playoffs, nobody would be going after him.
Yeah, I feel you. But you never know. If he did big enough stuff in the playoffs, maybe people will be going after him. Are we about to win this? Maybe I shouldn't speak. I feel like if I speak, I'm going to mess it up. Checking out the scene. Eventually here, after maybe some of these end, I don't think I'm going to bid on much else. I'm probably going to pop over and look at the favorites tab and see what some of the things are that sold, because there were some pretty interesting cards ending tonight.
Are we going to win that Miles Turner?
Yeah, I see. I tried not to say that because I felt like that was going to jinx it if I said it. That's why I said I'm going to stop speaking right now.
My bad. Jinxed it.
I don't think you did. Dude, I feel like for $100, I mean, maybe it never pans out, but the guy's talented, ends up on a team. All you need is that trade news, dude. All you need is a trade news for this to be like $200.
Easy money.
Plus, the guy builds insane Lego sets, okay? He's a social media star for that. You see that, Nate?
I did see that. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, I saw, did I share with you no, I don't think I did. I saw a Lego set the other day. It was like the Lego Creative or whatever, where they create like different things.
I saw The Office is releasing a set.
The Office. Yes. Yeah. It was $120 on Walmart.com. And I was like, that feels, and it was 1,000+ pieces. And I'm like, that feels like, normally I wouldn't say to myself, I should go buy a Lego. Seems like a waste of money at this stage in life. But if I were to buy a Lego right now, as a married man with bills and other things to do with my money, it would be that Office Lego set.
That's hilarious. This right here is a Brock Besser exquisite patch auto 25. But Nate, can you name what set? Oh, shoot. I was going to try cover it with my hand.
Exquisite the cup.
No, I was going to try cover it with my hand. But this is from 07. Well, it's actually like the 08, I think, when Russell Westbrook, he had like the same exact patch auto as this in 08. that was my play, but the fact that it says on the label kind of ruined it for me. So there's that. I'm trying to figure out if I can find this exact card. It's like the 07. I guess I might have to type in tribute.
So who is this Besser dude? Is he good?
Do you remember when we were talking about that one orange checker that one time? There's like that orange checker auto. He played in North Dakota. He's actually from Burnsville. And he was golfing in front
Burnsville,
of
Minnesota?
Yeah, he's golfing in front of my buddy last summer. Him and
store number 3040 for Menards or something like that. 2040.
Oh, you're crazy. To be honest, he's been a pretty big disappointment. So I have a large will to spend money on this, but he's been a pretty big disappointment, I think, from what he was kind of supposed to be. Just at least stats wise.
Hey, Jim says I need to buy Vince McMahon WWE auto. A little shameless plug. If you are at the National, if I can get these into my onto the plane, we will have 4 boxes of Prism WWE at the National that are going to the sale price. The sales are going to Camp Kesem.
Can I also just shout out really quickly? I don't think they're actually listed yet, but there's also going to be 2 on the PWCC auction. Like there's going to be 2 in this auction.
Yeah.
So if you want to buy in PWCC next week, if you're not going to be at the National, if you're going to be at the National, you can buy in person. But there's going to be 2 hobby boxes of Prism WWE.
And all the dollars from the sale go to Camp Kesem directly. So if you're looking for WWE, I would ask you to come to our booth first before you go visit somebody else's.
Like Blowout?
Yeah.
Nate, I have to say, man, I mean,
I will say I like it. I like it because they're probably a playoff team. He's probably going to get some shine in the playoffs. Famous dad and all that. Price could go up from there if you're ready to sell it instantly. Otherwise, you buy it at a low point right now. Hope he gets hot next year. We hold on to it for, 8 months, and we're probably making money.
Yeah, like I guess my whole point here is that isn't it smart to buy dudes when they're on the dip if they're really, really good?
It is.
Which is what you told me with Julio.
And shame on me. Shame on me for being disappointed in Vlad. From I'm not ready to spend money on him. The dude had 1,002 OPS as a 22-year-old. I'm always willing to bank on that.
Now, I was kind of hoping to already have the winning bid, so I might not go any bigger, but I do feel like it's a good buy, mostly because we are about to leave for the National, and that does include a lot of costs along the way. I will see what we're kind of like the high bidder or what we've won, so I do want that Chris Carter is not too expensive. And I feel like we've already are like $700 in the hole, which we are. In the hole, I say, but yeah, I don't know. I like it. If anyone else wants to, go for it. But Nate, I'm glad I got to at least make you admit that buying players on the dip's the right thing, because you did tell us to buy that Julio Rodriguez, and without that, we would not have probably bought it that night. So there you go. Shout out Nate. And yeah, that Max Red Refractor is nice. And that jump from is like $150, I think, at the start of extended bidding. That's what rare items can do.
Just real quick, not on that, but on Vlad, real quick.
Yeah.
With the amount of home runs I've seen the last couple of days after the All-Star break, and especially if you didn't see Hunter Renfroe's home run from today, he hit an 85-mile-per-hour curveball on the other corner and pulled it for a home run off the decking of the bleachers in left field.
So what does that tell us?
I feel like that tells me that the baseball is juiced again.
I thought it wasn't juiced.
No. I'm saying I think they did something to the baseballs after the All-Star break, because that ball that Hunter Renfroe hit right there for a home run, that, like, if it just snuck over the wall, I'd be like, okay, that hit the facing of the bleachers.
Yeah.
And that was a ball that guaranteed would not have made it out in May. So
Nate's saying that they're pulling some funny business here.
So I'm saying they're pulling some funny business for the second half of the season, and maybe a guy like Vlad all of a sudden ends the year with 45 home runs. That's what I'm saying. Don't quote me on that, though.
I got you. That'd be crazy. So you're saying that Aaron Judge is going to hit 60?
You could say that.
Are they doing it so he hit 60? That's the real question. Yankees?
That's a thought that had not crossed my mind.
Nate, Jim is telling you that baseballs travel farther in hot weather.
Yeah, but it's been hot for a very long time now.
That's what I was thinking too.
In other news, water is wet.
Hmm.
And I get it. He's probably saying that in response to my thing from May, but
What are you
I don't
saying,
know.
May?
What?
What are you saying, May?
I said it's going
Further
the
than it
ball
was in
went
May.
farther than it, but I'm pretty sure it gone farther than what it would have done in June. So
The Gaming God won the Kimi Räikkönen Portrait Purple 399 SGC 905 for $62. I thought that was a great buy. Congratulations. That was a very nice price on that. Jim says that Vlad will end the year with 34 homers and 100 RBIs. Hard to say disappointing season, but he did have a huge season last year, like very, very massive. So,
and that's the thing. You compare players, usually I like to compare players to themselves and not to other people. Because obviously, if you have a guy that has an 833 OPS, you can't be like if Vlad has an 833 OPS, I'm disappointed. If Willie Adames has an 833 OPS, I'm like I am pumped. You know,
right. Yeah,
there's a huge
exactly.
difference there.
There's a big difference. I'm looking at this right here. The Michael Schumacher's already at $4,200 before buyer's premium, probably around $5K after. I think that thing's going to sell really big. I mean, there's not many high-end Michael Schumacher cards at all. And people have been saying, man, I really wish he had, autos, this and that, which I'm sure all of us do, which would be awesome to see. But, I mean, if you're talking about high-end card, I mean, I haven't seen anything like this, definitely. So someone's going to pay a lot of money for that. I would not be surprised if it goes up a lot more. And speaking of going up a lot more, this Patrick Mahomes is up to $6,000 before buyer's premium. After that, probably around like 8,000 something or 7,200 or something. So pretty crazy right now. I mean, that thing did sell for $2,000 early 2020. And then looking at the Baker cards, so that one right there, the Nike patch, is at over $3,000. If I go to closed cards, we're comparing that to the cracked ice. Nate, do you remember we were actually looking to buy a cracked ice of Baker? I remember that on the auction early in the Flip Quest.
Was it cheap?
So it ended at 2,300. So that Nike one is currently more than it. I'm pretty sure that was like around $1,000. And I was like, maybe. And then you were also like, maybe, but
Yeah,
actually, it was so it ended at 1830. So it really probably would not have been worth that to do it,
holding on for that long.
Yeah, well, it's not like
well,
that long of time,
let's face it, it would be sold by now because you would have sold it to get that
George Russell. It would have been cut.
Yeah,
you're right. But either way,
real quick, Adam won a 1998 Peyton Manning EX 2001 star date, nice card, and
Very
a 2020
cool.
optic pink Jalen Hurts.
Like it. The gaming guy, I do agree with you. Like cool cards and all. The only thing is that is just a lot of them out there. The grids. It's very hard when you have a driver, player, whatever, who has got cards from like the early 90s, and if it's like his rookie card, it's just like it's got to be in peak condition, and then for it to rise in price is even more difficult from there. I think because there is a lot, I don't know how many PSI 10s of the Schumacher card there's, but I imagine there's at least a decent amount. And this Vlad might end to someone right now for around $950, and then Ohtani Auto PS9 might end as well at the same time. And speaking of interesting cards, there might be no card more interesting. Well, Schumacher is extremely interesting, but this one is too. I want to see if that Vlad did end. I think at $900 right there. So probably a good buy for someone on the dip. Nate, how crazy is this card? Franco and Dominguez, I would say of the last 2 years, the most talked about prospects for cards to release, even if Dominguez or even Wander Franco up to this point haven't lived up to the hype that's been put on their shoulders. Maybe Franco for different reasons. Maybe I don't follow it super closely, but I know he's been injured a little bit and just isn't really playing like crazy. But pretty wild card here, dual auto the two.
What is that from? Flawless?
It's from Flawless, yeah.
Weird.
I know it's a very interesting card, and that max is going crazy. I mean, these red 70ths, there's around 4 of them that were printed per card, but that seems like a really, really good sale for whoever's getting that right now. So congrats. That Mitch Marner just jumped a lot in price, and I really hope we win that, but I don't know if we're going to right now. And that Jameson Nate won't place a bid on is over $200 now, just right around $200.
Oh, buy it.
John got a 2014 Topps Harry Kane rookie and a 2011 Cognac Jeter PSA 10. I saw that Jeter was in here. Natty with the quad patch auto of Vince Carter for under 400. Love it. And then Jim got some 3 MJ mid-90s inserts, PSA 8 and 9 for average of $74. Nice.
Nice.
And Rainen said, it's funny because I had a son of PS9 from Grid, and it was a pop 3, none higher. And after the Drive to Survive hype, the pop is ridiculous. Well, basically, you're right. F1 market gained a lot of steam. And when a market gains a lot of steam, it's really undergraded, just like tennis. Tons and tons and tons and tons and tons, and they get sent and they get graded. And those cards that were pop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turn into pop 50, 75, maybe even higher if it's a lower grade for that particular card. I don't know how much I'm willing to just go 1v1 with this, whoever this might be, for a while. If I don't win this in the next bidding window, I might just dip out and say, hey, enjoy it for your collection if someone really, really, really wants it.
Not a bad idea.
It's not a bad idea. I put in my last bid and we'll see what happens. This McKinnon's going really good, though.
Think of how many dollar bin fines you could find at the National for that money.
So many dollar bin fines. I'm winning right now. Yeah, are you really high on Jameis Winston for this year and coming back from the ACL? And it wasn't,
dude, he was 5-2 and cooking. You saw what they did against the Packers.
I do know what they did against the Packers.
And then he got injured. And then people were just like,
but you're acting like,
yeah, no. I mean, at least give the dude a chance to.
Oh, I'll give him a chance. I'll give him a chance.
And Michael Thomas might be back.
But are you willing to put your money where your mouth is what I'm saying.
Yes.
Okay, I like it then. That's the thing. It's like I'm not saying that he doesn't deserve a chance. I'm just saying more from like putting down like a play, you know. Also, I know Nebulas get love and everything, but this is like an AFC insert of Derrick Henry. They like did these weird inserts where they had like the conference on there. I assume it's to make more product and more card set, more players, more conferences, more cards. But I don't know, man. 2021 random Nebula PSA 10 for over $1,000. Seems a little odd. You know, it's not even the main top. It's not even the main card from the set.
Yeah.
And that Baker Nike tag is definitely going to sell for more than Contenders because it's already more than it, and it's at like $3,500. And then Schumacher still doesn't have a bid yet. We'll see if it goes higher and further. Not going to lie, from a design perspective, I mean, they put the stinking patch right like where his head is pretty much, which I don't really think makes much sense. They put like a film cell here of him, but still, I mean, it was made back in 2006, and it is one of the only rare high-end cards of him. So at least that I know of. I mean, I guess I didn't see until this went up for auction anyways. So you never know what might be out there, but interesting nonetheless. And we are outbid officially. Whoever is going to win this, enjoy it in your collection or for flip in the future if that is what you choose to do with it. I am officially done. Oops, just zoomed in. This Aho is going crazy, by the way. I really don't understand why. I mean, a PSA 10 just sold for $800. Raw just over $270. I mean, it's a really good card, and I like Sebastian Aho with the Hurricanes. We actually bought a platinum auto at 50 of them the other week, but that's like almost $1,000, which is $200 more than the PSA 10 sold for. I'm not super sure about that.
I like when you bring these. You said earlier, like, I don't know these prospects, and Nate's close to the vest with them. I don't even know them, and then you talk about these dudes in hockey that are like
you couldn't even tell me you've heard that guy's name in the past. You probably couldn't even tell me you bought a card of him.
I've literally never heard of some of these guys in my entire life, and they play a professional sport in America.
I know you know who Nathan McKinnon is.
I know who Nathan McKinnon is. Shout out. We made money on him. But before we bought that Nathan McKinnon PSA 8 rookie patch auto, I had never heard of him.
That is quite the story. Ryan, I got a Bakerfield level silver PSA 10 last week. Well, we'll see how it goes. Are you guys ready for Mets and Yankees this Tuesday and Wednesday? Well, considering we're going to be at the National, I'm more ready for the National, but hopefully people enjoy that, whoever is really into the Mets and the Yankees. And Jack, yo, what is up? Atlantic City is about to be crazy, as you said. And I like your all caps, yo. Oh, I kind of want to go see if that Schumacher got a bid. I think we are officially done for the night, and Schumacher did not get a bid.
Hey, how do our cards sell?
I was just looking before I refreshed that. So we had a Cole Caulfield Young Guns SGC 9.5 sell for $120, which is really good over the last sales, and we graded it and bought it raw for like $55, $23 for grading, pretty good. The track tag sold for $156, seller net for Lewis Hamilton, which is a great sale. Max Verstappen $135. Got those in our F1 lot. Couple purples. One of the Lewis's sold a little lower than I expected at it's like $70. The Max at $100, but then we had a couple other Lewis purples that sold pretty decently. You know, $55, $60 here and there. Adds up along the way. And then a couple of them just were probably not smart to grade. Non-numbered refractors. type of thing that in a hot market, you grade it, you sell it, it works out. In a hot market, probably is better just to like sell it raw for a couple $, type of deal.
Yeah.
You get like $20 for it, and I think that's just
after the time spent to grade it and stuff. It's
but it was a massive experience. Sent a ton of cards, a bunch of them worked out. If a couple of them lose $5 along the way, I guarantee it's not going to matter.
Not a big deal.
Yeah, and there is a Pulitzer Gold rookie in this auction. It's actually an unlimited potential. I don't know if it's still going. I should switch to all items really quick. I don't know if it's still running. Oh, it is actually. It's at over $2,000 right now. PSA 10, jersey number 10 out of 10. It says rookie here. It's from 2017 Select. He had 2016 Select cards with the USA kit, so I don't consider it a rookie. But it is a cool insert, definitely. And I think, if we're given it's not a rookie, at least in my opinion, that's a pretty good price. I mean, it depends on when you bought it. Obviously, like, this was probably worth more last year, just as a lot of different things were in the card market, obviously. But still, it seems like a pretty decent price. And I am not a fan of this at all. Bro, what is this? When you sign a purple autograph like that, this is not Herbert's fault, but Panini tried to match that color, I think, to the purple background.
That was the first off the line Origins, wasn't it?
It was, but dude, this looks like it's like faded because it just looks like the blue faded.
It's true. It does kind of look like that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of like it though.
No, Nate, don't tell me you like this.
I do kind of like it.
Oh my god.
I kind of I think I'm on board with the color match auto. People like the color match for the jersey, but they don't talk about the color match auto on the.
Do you know what you would like? You would like Spectra. Have you ever looked at Spectra?
I'm just saying, a green auto for a Bowman Chrome green, orange auto for a Bowman Chrome orange.
I was really hoping there'd be one in here to show up, but there's not right now. Well, I'm telling you, Nate, they got orange parallels that are like these orange mosaic parallels with orange ink autographs, green mosaic with green autographs, pink with pink autographs. It's crazy stuff. Like it's really out there. Oh my gosh, these Tom Brady autographs, dude, from this Panini One match list thing. I get it. He's in a Buccaneers jersey, hasn't signed on card very often, yada yada yada. He's on the new flawless set, but $20,000? That's a big sale. What is this? A 1999 1/1 of Jordan? Bro, you don't see many 90s stamped 1/1s.
And it's not that expensive.
I mean, you've got a LeBron rookie is right now selling for more, but it's a PSA 10 out of 100. Yeah, it's a $6K. I mean, I doubt that it's like that important of a card. Athlete of the Century Platinum Michael Jordan. That's really cool. I mean, any way you slice it up. PSA 10 Kobe auto jersey there for $4,900. I wonder how much that was selling for, like the peak of the Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron prices. Like when LeBron refractor PSA 10s were at $300,000.
I would like to point out that there are at least tens of us that like the colored auto, and we're banding together against your tyranny of having to needing to have blue autos on cards.
Didn't you just say tens of us? I see 2 comments that say I like it too, Nate. And then Jim says Spectra has great odds, which I guess I'd say he's agreeing with you. I see 3. That's still a good amount, though.
And me, that's 4. And I'm sure.
Okay, no, we need an official rank here. Comment, I like it or I don't like it right now. Do you like this purple ink autograph here? It's got the little purple background. To me, this thing looks like it's faded. It looks like it's supposed to be dark blue. It looks like it's faded. I'm saying no go, Nate. I guess you like it, so
it's true. I do like it.
We'll see what the comments say.
And then by the time all 105 people comment, there will be tens of us.
Well, I will say now I asked the question officially. Yeah. Oh man, this is not a good look for me. Oh, at least Nick says it's doo-doo. All right, Nick. Shout out to you. Wow, these people really do like it. Nate, I think you're on the same with the color match. I think people are just like, oh man, color match, oh, let's go.
Well, you see, Aaron, I'm a man of the people.
Oh my god.
And you are like Fidel Castro.
That is not true. That is not true. It's not true at all. Moving on. Nate's out there comment. Count me as someone who didn't know that Miguel Cabrera had an X Factor out of 25 rookie card that says prospect on it.
Consider me somebody that didn't know that either.
$1,100. I've never seen that card before. Just looking at the random crazy cool stuff that's still in here. This is a 2013 Ohtani rookie. Must be a facsimile auto. It says FACS up there. Obviously, it'd be a lot more if it wasn't, but 2013 Ohtani.
Was
30.
it PWCC? Hey, you want to look up Ohtani on this? Was that this week?
Yeah, there was like the duel.
There's a weird Ohtani.
Yeah, it's a dual. It's a dual BBM from 2013.
Yeah, what is BBM?
Japanese release set.
Oh wait, no, not that.
There was
something else.
Yeah, it is Japanese.
Was there a different BBM?
It's the one that we were just looking at. Here, wait, let me look. Sorry, actually. So it's the one that's live right now at 30, but there might be another one. I didn't favor.
For some reason, in my head, there was
Funko Pops.
In Ohtani, I saw
crazy. There's a signed Funko Pop.
Pretty cool, but I can't remember
this one.
No, not that one. Maybe it was last week.
This one.
Hey, that one.
Whoa, this is pretty sick.
Isn't that sick?
Yeah. Fujinami foil.
I really like it.
I see that's the other player on the card. I looked, it says Shohei Ohtani Fujinami, but at the top it says /S Fujinami. I thought it was like the type of parallel or something, but this is pretty sick, dude.
Isn't it?
Yeah. There he is hitting down there. Oh, looks very young. Number out 200, so for 456. Wild cards, actually. Those are some really crazy, kind of rare, obscure looking ones. Oh, the color coded in hockey, they are pretty cool. Nate, I will say that there is a set in hockey where they sign the cards and the ink that's like the background and stuff look pretty cool. So
that's right.
Let me say this. I agree with you all now. I switch my stance. This particular card, which is not sold yet, but this Mac Jones did sell for nearly $12,000. That particular card I'm just not a fan of because I feel like it looks like that it's a blue auto that got faded. But I've seen different hockey ones that have that, and it looks really cool. So I switched my stance. I am now for the people officially. Because I'll say it's Nate because of you.
Aaron Noah.
Actually, not because of you. Because of Josh.
Man of the people or just a schmoozer. Don't know which.
Patrick O'Connell can't sign official documents in anything besides black or purple. Sorry, black or blue. Purple is lame. Well, we are signing cards here, I think. So I think there's an exception to the rule.
Yep. What is that?
I don't know. There's just so many random, like, old. I imagine this is a soccer card from Austria.
No, it's a foosball card, like the
Hollands.
Like the
first off, I think it's fussball, but
I don't actually know how to spell foosball.
I think it's like FOSBAL. But there's just so many always, like, I don't know, I'm just super uneducated with vintage soccer in general. I'm very, very novice and uneducated. But there's just so many different ones that sell for multiple hundreds of dollars. I look at this and I'd say, no way I'd be able to tell you this thing was like $500+. So obviously people know. I mean, it's just the buying base is not me, obviously, because I don't know.
Kind of really hard to know everything about cards. There's a very broad.
And I will say this, looking up different cards online, wherever, like, you really have to kind of like search for what you want. Like, Nate, you're looking up your Bowman Chrome prospects. I know you're not going to go on there and see a Pierre Gasly Formula 1 card just because, right?
Yep.
But looking at this auction, especially like as the events are happening and the time's winding down, like, you just see so much cool stuff. Like, you never know existed. I never knew that thing existed. That type of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just crazy. Like, I mean, even this one, I never knew there's a Burger King Star Wars card. I knew there's the Wonder Bread Star Wars card.
What?
Yeah, it's a PSA 10 right here. Freedom, Burger King, right there. It's got Colt in the back.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's a pretty sick card. It's like Hoth. It's pretty sick. Pretty sick.
Did it sell?
It's at $520. Oh, wait, I'm looking. Oh, no, I'm not looking at close.
Hey, the sports card Professor 7, you know what he picked up? The 2021 Flawless Wander Franco Jason Dominguez dual auto out of 5 that you were showing on the screen.
Oh, I like it. That is quite the cool card, I must say. Like, very unique. Like, if that works out, that will work out. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But it's pretty sweet.
SCP-7 for short, since name's too long.
Quite the long name. Let's see how many cards are left. Wait, I did win. I did win last week. I remember that. I know you remember that. So that means if I catch up one more, did you have 3 where you picked the right one?
3. I have 3.
Okay. So I have 1 now. Okay. Well, I got some work to do. So I got to do it again. But we're at 30, so we're not at 24 yet.
Hey, real quick.
Dude, this is at $9,000. Sorry to interrupt. This was like at $5,000. All right, go ahead.
Wow. Well, that's because, we gave it the purple on purple bump.
What's up?
Hey, did you see that Jazz Chisholm has a stress fracture in his back?
That sounds so uncomfortable.
Out at least 6 weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang. That's tough.
Hey, there's the Hawaii auto. Up,
Where?
Up. That.
Wait, why is it Hawaii?
I have no idea.
It's from a trade conference? 10? When you guys said Hawaii, I'm imagining him in like
Pro Ball gear?
Yeah, or like the Hawaii button-down shirt type of thing.
There it is.
Yeah, I was not expecting it to just be. I thought it was like a normal Contenders auto. Wild. Very, very wild.
Dude, Aaron, how pumped are you for the National this week? Scale of 1 to 10.
Like, scale is broken. Doesn't even matter. I mean, it'll be an interesting drive. It's a good thing we have a lot to get done in a lot of different categories of content and stuff because we can make use of the time. But once we get there, like I'm so excited. There's so much to do at our booth. So many cards this year. Gonna be talking about some different things. Gonna be selling some custom stuff. Nate, we're gonna have a custom case there. It's gonna be beautiful. We're gonna have the Flip Quest exhibit case there this year. It's gonna be awesome. Dude, by the way, I don't think I can show you the Darth Maul card. I'm a little worried that once I show you the Darth Maul card, you're gonna say we can't sell it.
Probably.
It is, dude. It is really, really, really cool. Like it's a beautiful card.
For my money, Darth Maul, coolest character in Star Wars.
Is that like a serious thing?
A serious? Yeah. I'm dead serious.
Like let's say we didn't buy the sketch, you would still say it to me?
Correct.
Okay.
Not only does he have the coolest entrance of all time in episode 1, when he throws back his hood and dual lightsabers, but he also turns into like a Spider-Man later on or like a bionic man later on when he gets chopped in half and lives in the Clone Wars. So
there you go. Oh, Nate, we really got to pick a card. We're slacking because you're talking about Darth Maul. Pick a card.
All right. I'm
going with this.
Oh,
wait. No, there's 1 second left.
All right.
We didn't have enough time.
Yeah, we didn't have enough time. Plus, it probably sold, honestly.
It did.
All right. Refresh.
I'm going with the LK line.
All right. Go down. I'm going with.
Come on, you can't pick one that has a bid now.
I'm going with the ticket.
Does it have a bid? No, it doesn't. All right. We'll see. That's pretty cool. 1951 World Series Game 7, full ticket Yankees and Giants. No game played? Was that like it didn't make it to Game 7? Or I don't
know. Also, I feel like I've started something. Said SPC7, and now Pat's calling Sports Card Professor SCP. So
you really want to take all the credit for that, which I guess you're able to.
Also, Jim says there's an IMAX theater at the Tropicana Casino. So
there's no time for us to watch movies.
Might have to take a moment to go watch
even think about
Top Gun again, but in IMAX.
Okay, when you say it like that. Also, no, it did not. When did that get a bid?
What up? Did I just beat you?
No, well, okay, yeah, you beat me, but okay. Also, this Herbert, are we like actually like you can get a really, really, really good,
dude,
flawless contenders.
Yeah, you can, but
get out of here.
Out of 17, color match, auto here, dude.
I don't know, man. I mean, I really don't know. Nate, I know that you think that's cool. Sure, it's cool, but you can't sit here and tell me that over a flawless or contenders or optic or literally any other really, and everyone's saying it's the ink match. Like, you're just gonna keep rolling with it.
Here's the thing. Somebody in here saw this card for the first time tonight, heard you bash on it, heard me compliment it, and said, I've always agreed with Nate more than Aaron. I need to buy this card now just to prove Aaron wrong.
I mean, if someone's spending that much money just to prove me wrong, more power to you. You got so much money.
Just mess with you.
No.
Hey, I appear to be going still.
Uh-oh. What is this? I see someone named John, Mr. John Bergeron, and I mean has been here before, but commented 2001 playoff contenders Hawaii 0-2 Drew Brees rookie out of 10, number 124 BGS 8 near mint 3 exclamation points with 3 hearts. Does that mean that John is walking away with?
Hey, can you get off this Justin Herbert, please, so I can see my? Yes, I'm extended.
This, I swear, if Nate wins another thing, I was gonna pick the ticket too. I honestly, executive order. I might cancel the pick the last card that's ending. Right now. No, I'm just kidding. It's fun. $17,400 for that Herbert.
I'm down to the last 4.
There's no way. I hope that Cabrera wins. But honestly, that's at a good price range to where multiple more bids could get placed and it could go pretty long.
It could.
And I agree. Jason, cool card, but there's no way that card is worth $15K. I mean, to someone, I guess it is, but or at least it seems like it right now. PSA 9 sold $15.75 a year ago, and Carlera estimate values get the PSA 9 at $24.50. And PSA 10 is definitely not premium on that, but I don't know, man. Unless people are just really, really going crazy for the new.
Come on, get a bid.
The Gaming Gods is the new top.
Wait, 4 seconds.
No bid.
We might be done.
Ha! It's sold.
Yeah!
No. Where did that come from?
Let's go.
Where did that come from?
What up, sucker?
That bid, dude, I'm pretty sure it said 0 for at least 3 seconds. The problem is that this is up against Miguel Cabrera. Oh, let's go. The Gaming Gods
are going to be my 2 choices. I couldn't decide, and I saw the ticket and it was cheaper, and I was like, I don't know if Miguel's got the juice in him. Oh, let's go.
This is stupid. I'm so done with this. I'm quitting. The Gaming God. The new Top Gun movie exceeded the current age of movies. Best movie I've seen since the Dark Knight trilogy. Wow. Yeah, John, congrats. PC card.
The other day.
What do you say?
The Dark Knight Rises just hit 10 years old the other day. If you can
believe really?
Yeah.
Wow. Crazy. 4 seconds left. All right, I'm going to start to run the giveaway right now as we watch these 2 ends. So I'm putting a line in the chat. You all have to put in number 1 to be eligible to win the Nikhil Alexander Walker game use or pre-game use shooting shirt from the Rising Stars Challenge in 2020. That is the giveaway card for today. Only one winner for today. Didn't snag too many cheap ones. And then Brianna Stewart is going to Pat's kid. So Pat, I think that might be your kid's first card. I guess within like 16 hours of being born. So I hope you enjoy it. And I think you might have emailed us, but make sure you email us your PWCC identity key.
Come on.
Are you losing?
Are you losing?
Oh, man, he's sweating.
He's sweating over there. No, don't worry. It'll go up. It'll go up. It has to go up to 200 if you're this close. Come on. Yeah. Let's go.
Coming back from like a 4-1 deficit is going to be very difficult. Because this is not easy to win, but somehow you win it multiple times. And Papa Slab one of the very first time he ever did it.
Did I? You know that my guess at the grocery store the other day. I told you about that, right?
Yeah, you did.
Within 56 cents on a $353 bill.
Yeah, that's crazy. Info@SlabStox.com, Pat. Come on, man. So what was the call if they both ended at the same time? I don't think that means
that was a win.
No, that was not.
We had that as a win before because it's technically the last card.
Okay. Yeah.
But I do like how you're trying to fight for this the other way yet again. No!
Yo, Oliver, man, been good. Good to see you.
Come on. I think I'm out of juice here, dude. I don't think it's going over too.
Oh, my God.
Let's go.
And I don't think we have a ticket audience, so I'm not really convinced that, like, Jordan's like, yeah, Nate, I need you to win this.
Wouldn't that be amazing, though? I don't think I have what it takes to beat that Miguel Cabrera.
That Miguel someone really wants because I've never seen that card before, so I'm sure a Miguel Cabrera fan knew that that's like a super.
Probably Jimbo on the other end.
Hey everyone, 2 minutes, 10:18 p.m. Central Time. I will be closing off the giveaway, and then we'll be randomizing your names to see who comes away with Nikhil Alexander Walker. So make sure you get those number ones in the chat. You only have 2 more minutes until 10:18 p.m. Central Time. And we are about to see Nate get exited here with 20 seconds remaining.
I definitely am not feeling great about it. Like, that got a big quick, and this has been going down to the last second. Either there's a lot of gamesmanship and this is going to keep going, or this is basically dead.
Yes. Yes. No. Oh, I am solo. Okay. Ha.
Yeah. Man, I felt like I was going to pull another one out.
Oh man, I really thought you were going to. It was getting a little scary there. No, don't tell me it was. Dude, does Jordan have a bid on every single item in every single auction ever? That's impossible.
Jordan, why did you stop? I thought we were friends.
Couldn't pay more than $215 or whatever it was at. Oh, Nick Jordan, is the one that's bidding on the Miguel. Is that crazy, man? How many people are in here that actually? I mean, it is good, obviously, that people participate in our flip quest with us, but it's just crazy. Like Nick's bidding on this Miguel, and Jordan was in on the ticket.
That's wild.
Literally under a minute until we close off the giveaway.
Wow, I should have picked the Miguel.
It's still going? Holy cow.
Jordan, I will still be friends with you, even if you're not friends enough with me to let me beat Aaron. You know? That's all I got to say about that.
And the PWCC Camp Custom Charity Auction has officially cracked 10K.
Hey,
let's go. And this card is officially about to maybe end, but we have closed off the giveaway. And we will.
Another chance for a win tonight on this giveaway.
I swear, man. I've never picked the right person. I've only picked one card that's ended. It was last week. I don't know.
Which was really upsetting to me because it's like when Kendra wins a game that we play, like any game at all, ever. I don't know how to react because usually I win everything.
You gotta be a fun person to be around.
Yeah, it depends on the game, the amount of gamesmanship I give, but I'm surprised she still plays games with me.
All right. I've got the names. And it's sold. 2,160. Did Nick win it? Is the real question. Did Nick win it? All right, here we go. We got all of the names here. Good luck, everyone. Yeah, Leclerc was very upset today. Nate, Leclerc was leading the race after 35 laps pretty comfortably, and on a turn just lost the rear grip and spun and crashed in the wall DNF. He screamed on the radio, right? It was very loud.
Ooh.
Oh, man, I felt really bad for him. He did make a mistake on his own, though. It was not a car failure. All right. And he admitted he actually got interviewed mid-race right after, and I give the guy props for going on there and talking because I don't know if I could have. 3 randomizations. Good luck. 1, Raindon on top. Jago at 45. 2. All right, Nate. What do you got?
All right, SCP-7.
DJ Quicksilver in the house. All right, Ryan O'Toole, going to the promised land. You are going to get this Nikhil Alexander Walker. Josh Packham.
I'm pretty sure the sports card professor stayed at 24 3 times in a row.
We can look. We can check. Well, Josh Packham, congratulations because you won the Nikhil Alexander Walker. Great win. There you go. Info@SlabStox.com. Be sure to go hit your PWCC account. Hit your name in the top right. Go down to the key. Click the key. Copy the super long character string. And email us info@SlabStox.com. Now let's look and see the SCP. 24 up. Well. Oh. Yep, here's number 2. No, Nate, you're wrong.
Yeah, I was wrong. Okay, never mind. 11, whatever. Same difference.
Maybe the previous one was 24.
11, 24, basically the same number.
You're super wrong, dude.
Wait,
What were you
what?
looking at?
Dude, what?
What were you looking at?
He like showed up in the middle of the thing every single time. I didn't see him at number 2 ever.
Wait, also, I think that Nate, when I went backwards, it resubmitted the random.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure Jago was on 45 on the very first random. Yeah, no, that when I went back, when I clicked reload, it actually re-randomized it. But the winner was actually Packham. So be sure to shoot me an email and you will receive your Nikhil Alexander Walker. And let's pop back very quickly here to go over some of the top cards that sold that we looked at the beginning. Right at the top there, 24K on the Tom Brady, which is pretty closely rivaled. It wasn't a favorite, but it might have to be after this episode. The Justin Herbert, combined Josh Allen and Justin Herbert. Purple ink sold for 17K. That Mac Jones ended at 12. Even at 12, it still seems like a lot. 10,000 for Herbert, 49. See, I'd rather have that than the purple ink, but also just me. 7,200 for that cracked ice Mahomes we took a good look at. That's $5,000 more than what the Raw sold for 2 years ago, but that was a while ago, or maybe that was a year ago actually. The Raw, so I can't remember. There's some other ones. And then the Schumacher there is 5,040, and then the Giannis over 5K, which I think is pretty strong for like a random 2017 sticker auto 101 PSN.
Imagine buying that in 2017 for $400 though, just because you're like, ooh, Giannis 101.
I know, right?
Sell it, dude. That Ronald Acuna white jersey standing up for a wall behind him is by far top like 5 baseball card for me.
It's a really, really huge card. And then the super short print auto was like 5 copies of that card is probably one of his top cards. Other than like, a super fractor, red refractor auto type of deal, but very cool. And then Luca SGC 1010 ticket also for 4K. So there you go. There you have it. That is the last FlipQuest episode pre-national. We are leaving Tuesday morning. Nate's coming tomorrow into Milwaukee, and then we'll be driving. Very excited. Everyone that's going, please have safe travels. I know for a lot of people who's going this year, it might be a little bit more of a trek than in years past, at least for people from the Midwest like us.
Or from the Pacific Northwest. Anger.
Well, suck it up, man. It's going to be a fun week.
It will be a fun week. Just have to get there.
It will be a good week. Yep, just have to get there. And do not forget, we are going to do a live stream tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern time, so please join us. We are going to do a full preview of the custom charity auction, pointing out maybe our favorite cards, the coolest cards, maybe the best value cards, talking about which cards are going to make the kids the most money. This auction, 100% of the proceeds are going to be donated to Camp Custom to send kids whose parents have cancer to camp for free. So we'd really appreciate you going on PWCCmarketplace.com, hitting the custom charity auction. So cool, like PWCC program this into their entire auction system right here. Promoted custom charity auction. It tells you the info. You click, excuse me. You click that. And you just got to go to all items for ones that are active. Sorry, I had some filters on. But you click that, and then you'll be able to see all the different items that are available. More will be added throughout the next few days as they arrive at the vault, as some submissions were coming in up until the deadline. And then we've got 126 items going right now, but there's going to be some awesome stuff we're going to talk about tomorrow night. And don't forget, July 31st, this is when it's going to end. 10 p.m. Eastern time, extended bidding starts. So please jump on right now. Get all of your qualifying bids in. You need to get them in before extended bidding to actually purchase items. So you do want to place as many qualifying bids as you can. There's some really great items. I can't wait to see how it does, Nate. I mean, this is going to be a big year. I mean, from donation-wise, like we can do just about $130,000 for the kids to convert it all up to that amount. Obviously, it's like difficult to get all of it sold at the exact amount. So we're going to do our best, and PWCC is helping us so much and doing their best. And we just need all of you to help. And also, I saw a comment from Jordan. What percentage of the time do you anticipate being at your booth? At any given time at the booth, there's for sure going to be at least 2 of us, probably 3 of us. And then I'd say like 80% or 80 and probably 90% of the time, there will be all 4 of us in the booth. A very, very high percentage of the time. We have a lot going on this year. It's going to be extremely busy, so we need all hands on deck. So definitely come to booth 1461 at the National.
We're by Julio Rodriguez.
Yes, and by Julio Rodriguez. That'll make Nate very happy for his call. We're gonna be just north of the corporate booths. Upper deck is like right below us. We're gonna be set up right next to Card Collector 2, Ryan. So it'd be hard to miss us. We'll have a flag up with our name, SlabStox. We'll have a banner up, backdrops, everything. It'll be a really, really good time. So I'm very excited. And I just hope everyone has a great time. And we will see you all there. This was the last one before that. So like I said, just please travel safe. It's far away for some people, including Nate. So we hope to see everyone there. And we hope you had a good time tonight. And we're going to see you all next week, Sunday, 9:45 p.m. Eastern time for the custom charity auction. Cannot wait to see how much money we raise for the kids.